right, gentlemen. Let's work. Welcome back to the AC Bagel Editing Extravaganza Day 2. The final push for Book 6. The streak continues. Sukui? Goob? Sukui? Shoya? AC Bagel Dukar? I don't think so. Take a belt. Yeah, the lip syncing software was getting an error. I did not figure that out yet, but we'll get to it. All right. Okay. Then pull you over. Here we are. Okay, this is in yellow. Have some exciting news about our wildebeest. Good, I have that right. Ready to place that. I did the work I said I was going to do. I'll throw this in orange because I half started it and then just started getting error after error. So might try and work on that tonight a little bit. I switched over to a different software and it's generating that lip sync, so we'll see how that new one does. Well, I'll show you this error I was getting. Look at this thing. Can you see this whole thing? Yeah. Submit failed. Please select a video with the duration between 61 seconds and 1.3 seconds. It's a whack range. I've never seen. I don't know why it's going high to low. And also it seems very specific, but then current duration 3 seconds. Where's my math going wrong here? Why am I getting an error? I just don't understand that. Nothing about that message makes sense. So I'm switching to a different one to see how that does. All right, where to even begin? Let's like place my yellows. Let's place those shots first. Now which ones? So let's get to the wildebeest. Let's turn some yellows to greens. Where's my wildebeest? Is that the right one? No, I want the one where he... Oh. Is that the what? I'm having a hard time. I think it's this one. Boom. Okay. Oh, you. Yeah. I mean, look at that. We accomplished what I said, huh? I said we want a little animal in there to make a noise. I delivered you an animal. I mean, what more can you want? Ooh, now, yeah, I gotta put the color grade on that, I believe, because I forgot it's on the clip there. So, let's see my duration. What am I doing? This one. Color grading difference. Okay, so normally it cuts like here. Ooh, this is nice because it actually gives me more time to do a longer... Yes, I can get a longer wipe now. Because I loathe fast wipes. Now we can get a nice smooth wipe through this. Okay. Let's try this. Maybe fade out the animal noise a little bit. Direct 2D drawbot error. What's going on? It's one of those nights. It's been a while since we've had one of those nights of just nonsense errors. All right. Okay. The problem is lining up the animals, because he like moans at the end, and I needed the moan for the transition. That's probably good there. This creature is called a runyip, in case anybody is wondering. It is actually from the lore. A runyip, there's only concept art of it. There we go. Look at that color.
Grogu, I sense your thought.
Didn't I re-record that? I didn't place those lines, did I? I sense your thoughts.
Grogu, I sense your thoughts.
Yeah, let's place him. Did I place it? Oh, is that it? That looks like it's the same. That looks identical. So I did place it.
Grogu, I sense your thoughts. You're distracted.
Okay. Good. Wildebeest complete. Okay, let's do Jabba's Palace Nighttime shot next. That was to replace, where is that shot? This one? Yeah. That is to replace this right here. Let's download that. Oh, Orak back! What's up? 2 days in a row. Good to see you again. Sukui? That creature appears on Yavin in Battlefront. Does it really? Which one? In the new one? I didn't know that. Indeed it is Yavin. Putting a Yavin species in there to reinforce it. I just found it in the lore that it was a Yavin creature. What the heck? Dude, this lip sync is failing again. Failed. Please try again. Thanks. Great help. Let's try this one too. How long? Okay. It's something about, I think the video's too short. Even though... Freaking annoying.
Your whole heart.
Yeah, it's so short. I mean, what if I just, like, spoof it? I mean, yeah, I need 1 second of a lip sync. There's nothing else. Oh, I guess it does go longer. My voice line doesn't,
Your whole heart.
but it gets mad at, like, the video length. So I'm fine if it generates some kind of crap at the end, because I can just cut that. So let's try ye again. Your whole heart. What are you talking about? Oh, I am a moron. Just exported like the same exact thing. It's one of those nights, I'm telling you. It hasn't even started yet. Okay, generate that, and then let's try this one as well. Okay, got some stuff queued, so we'll see how that does. So let's get my nighttime palace shot. Which one did I like? Was it this one? No. No. It's none of those. I can't remember what software I made that in. This one's a little compressed. I need to find the original. This one might be a little blurry. What the? I mean, it's 4K, but I had to condense it to export it for a Discord preview. Shoot, and that goes a lot longer than I was thinking too. Okay. Don't need the audio on this. So I'm going to be able to, I'll just have to trim some. And I've got very color graded here. What's the appropriate amount of blue? Like that. Dang. Alright, let's take a peek. I think I wanted to like zoom in a little bit on this. Okay. I mean, it works. The transition definitely works. I don't have much room there for Boba. It's too much black. I was thinking of doing like a fade in from black for... I can probably just cut some of this. Just cut the dead space. Like a cross dissolve. I would love to like hold on this frame another second and like fade it or something. There's this freaking drawbot error again. What is that? I only started getting it today. Direct 2D drawbot error. It doesn't seem to be affecting anything, but it's popping up on me. It's not like the worst cut. I feel like that, like, opening... I feel like you need an audio spike there or something. All these noises have to be a little louder. Okay. Yes, he's in the new Battlefront map. It's beautiful. Thank you. Your project is beautiful. Thank you. You're beautiful too. Good, good, good. All right. Green. Greenify me, baby. Okay, Grogu noise. I did scout out a potential noise. Where was that? Oh, and look, I did finish my film review. So this is all the notes I need to send out the test review. I'll send out a test copy to a couple people. Hopefully I can get this done in like a week or less. Send out my test copy. Then have another 5 days to make final touch-ups, and we'll be ready to go. Alright, where's my... I made a noise... Oh, here. At the end of the Mando hallway fight, he made a noise that I was like, that might work. Yeah. Like one of his noises back to him. I think that little... Let's see how that compares to my other Grogu noise. Oh boy, we're testing my ability to find my own scenes now. This. It's like end of this. Oh, over here. It's before all these. Grogu as well. That's gonna be my Grogu noise, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's test this one. I think make it a little quieter.
Grogu Balish.
Yep, there we go. That works. It doesn't... The other one sounded just like a little sad. Or like scared. That one's more like, oh, like curious. A little more responsive than the other one, which is kind of just like a little wail or a whimper. Good. Grogu noise complete. Green. I'm so scared to do this one. I'm dreading it. I'm gonna have to. Gonna have to. Alright. Let's see if I can replace... I want to see how this looks. So I've got some placeholder scenes. Didn't I have a note on here? Yeah. Oh, I'm not even there yet. Okay, that's why. Let's see if I can just swap out some... I had some, like, placeholder Mandos here. So, like, that one doesn't look realistic. I just had it in there because I knew I needed to create new shots to be able to extend a scene. So, I do have some better ones now to utilize. I couldn't remember how many I needed. Oh, oops, I'm downloading the wrong things. This one looks much better. I don't need sound here. Perfect length. Probably gonna focus on just like a few of them. So that's a real shot, right?
Ibagdorbe misuma shukish. Adar. Dakad yaimpa. Resolnare suat.
Yeah, that blends in pretty dang good. Sandwich between those real shots, the movements of the helmets is the only thing that's like a little too smooth. But overall pretty good. So, okay, so there's the other one I needed to replace. And then I did have a note that my Navarro color grade was too crispy. What is happening over here? I thought oh, okay. So I fixed that, but then I just didn't extend it. So let's pull that over instead. And carry that over there. Okay. Did I already mark that green? Boat color grade. That's a different scene. Alright. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I already had it green, but it just wasn't all the way done. All right. Much better noise. Good. Absolute Cinema. What's up, Cairo Sana 8335? Thanks for joining in. Thanks, everybody. I have to admit, I'm way more excited about this release than Mando and Grogu's movie. Oh, thank you, first of all. That's sad. That should not be a thing. Shouldn't be that way. But I understand. I do sympathize. Be excited for late 2026, The Way of Mandalore Book 7. Alright? You might be able to have a little excitement for that. Based on the movie. We'll see what I can do with it. Albert Kleppen, welcome. Did you get to be one of the viewers of Pixel Joker's test screening? Zip. That was me sealing my lips. That's all we're going to say about that. Good. Okay. Let me check my lip syncs over here. Son of a gun! What on earth is happening? Failed. But why? Truly. They really cut to Luke for 1 second here? Like, really? You gave me nothing to work with on this lip sync. I get 2 seconds of Luke. I think it's like failing because it's seeing this change. It has to be at least 3 seconds. And then it's failing because it's like seeing a character change and doesn't know what to do with that. Just do this, though. It should be easier because it's less work for you.
Your whole heart.
That's plenty of time.
Your whole heart.
I'd try one more, like, give it another second just to make sure that's not the issue. Why is it just failing? Like, it doesn't give me a reason now. Failed to generate. Please try again. Conclusion to take. Let's try one more time on this. I can try doing... I won't get, like, the hand motion, I don't think. But I can try doing from a still instead of video to video. I can see how it does from image to video. That will be the next thing I try. Let's get at least one of those queued up just to see what it... that one failed already. They both failed already. Holy smokes. What is going on? I'm using like multiple different softwares. Let's try this image. I'm kind of running out of options here. Goodness gracious. Try this one too. I'm running the ringer here. Queuing up everything I can. Alright, let's see how those do. That's a yes. I didn't say anything. Hey, Infinite Ethan, what's up? Welcome. The fans have truly inherited Star Wars. When Disney fumbles as hard as they have since 2018, fans create Star Wars for the fans. Pixel Joker, Ania from Star Wars Theory, AC Bagel, true heroes. Thank you. Thank you very much. I agree with that, yes, the fans have kept the remnant of Star Wars alive amidst sad times. The brand, you know, whatever you think of the sequels or how Disney has handled it, the larger public hasn't resonated with the new stories like they did with the George Lucas stories. And just like objectively, numbers-wise, the brand just isn't nearly as influential or meaningful to large swaths of people like it used to be. So people like me who grew up with the old stuff and remember that feeling it gave us, I want to keep that legacy alive. I feel like it's like a duty. Give back a little bit for what George did. What is your opinion of the Patterson's cut of Ahsoka? I did not watch that one start to finish, so I can't really give a review on it. Kai I've talked to him. He's much better than me at like VFX work. I think he did really impressive stuff with like the temple scene at the end and all. Beautiful. Love that. You know, I when you talk about like what different fan editors are trying to accomplish, it's like a personal goal for each person. I am much more like line by line, frame by frame in the choreography editing. That's what makes something go from good to great, in my opinion. I think, you know, Kai adds these like big transformative things with his VFX work that I think is super cool. I wish I had those skills. I would love to develop those a little more. So I say that to say, like, from the parts I did watch in Kai's edit, technically very, very good. It's just not the Ahsoka story I would have edited or told still. Like the things that irked me in the original show were still present in his. So, you know, I would bet you're going to see me tackle Ahsoka one day. Once season 2 comes out, I could see myself going through that project, doing like a Way of Mandalore style on it. You're not really the biggest fan of Star Wars Theory's Vader stuff so far. Hopefully episode 2 is good, though. I mean, he hasn't done a Vader thing in 8 years. I mean, I would say for a fan film, it was good. But yeah, it sounds like his episode 2 is going to be coming out in like a month. All animated. From the previews he's put out, it looks very high quality. So yeah, excited to see that one for sure. That's a passion project that has cost him like $1 million. Curious about whether there will be a way to edit the Mandalorian Grogu to fit between seasons 1 and 2. It might might be necessary to slightly alter the appearance of the Razor Crest with AI. Oh boy, I doubt that's gonna work. I think there's gonna be too many just visual differences, and I'm trying to think of what's up, Hardwick. I didn't see that was you. Welcome. I don't know what exactly would you think that would accomplish rather than putting it as like a sequel. What does putting it in between season 1 and 2 do? I'm intrigued by the idea because there is like a time gap between 1 and 2. It's worth exploring, I suppose. And it kind of depends on how that movie ends. Like, what are they going to end us with compared to how this one ends in season 3? Like, how's it going to be different? I feel like I know he's put a lot of hard work in. I feel like you wouldn't necessarily need AI. No, to change, to like take the yellow stripe off the Razor Crest, you would not need AI to do that. AI, I think, would make it look way worse. It's going to start like morphing the ship details and everything. You can do that by hand. Because Grogu is in it, and I prefer Grogu to be absent post season 2. Yeah, okay. I mean, I get that. Even with me like separating Din and Grogu for a movie and a half, I would say it still happens faster than I would have liked in even my own series. So, yeah, I get it. All right. I can't remember what I was doing over there, so we're going to go back to the camp. Swap out my other placeholders. Okay, so that's placeholder numero 2, which we're going to do the fire peoples. They're not like looking the right way. I would want to do it in reverse, but then the fire's going to be... I feel like the fire's going to look wrong. Maybe not. I mean, it is just fire, like, twitching randomly. Let's see my other shot, though. Oops, I already did that one. Where's my third one? I could do the other side, because I only used the 3 on the left. I could do like these guys instead. Yeah, she's in the way over there. Let's just play that in the midst of things and see how blended it looks.
Tenkara batuvet nu beme. Ibika ni sirbu ali alit, nu jorha irbe kotibisolus, apartailir meg tome, go talmi, amur.
Yeah, that looks good.
Nu satsade asavode, just me hibi at yaim. Nitioni di paradade, verde kopani hibir solishtab atroan.
And then I think just this last one to replace, and I've got... Where's that? I wanted to see how this one did. See if this one looks too out of place. It was a cool image I made, but it might look like too out of place. I tried to do like a camp armory. The color grading is not helping this one. get it's got the yellow lights, but overall it looks too yellow, and that's what's making it stand out. But I might be able to just manually do this, honestly. It's too much blue. Too out of place.
Tioni di paradade, verde kopani hibir solishtab atron, eso de
It's not bad, actually. It still looks a little too brown. If I make it like more... Okay. That made it look better. Yeah. This is a very fine... I think it can sit like right around there. Now we're getting there.
Tioni di paradade, verde kopani hibir solishtab atron, eso de sotiva.
There we go. I think that fits. So I got 3 shots of Mandos. Is there any others I needed to replace? There you go. Just those 3. Okay. Placeholders replaced. Oh my gosh, dude. The lip sync. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 fails and 1 success.
Your whole heart.
And it looks like trash.
Your whole heart. Your whole heart.
Why is this failing so hard? Let me try again directly in Kling. Some of those other exports I made. Whole heart. It's these random things you think like, oh, come on. Upload failed. Please select N resource with side lengths between 512 and 2160 pixels. What did I export? How is that not... $21.60. Oh, I guess the width? So I need to render this in like, let's just do 1080p instead. Alright. Come on. Where are you? Where is this? Oh, there it is. Oops. Oh my goodness. Just give me that instead. Okay. Alright. Let's try her again. that's caught up while I'm waiting on that to upload. All right. Where was I? Oryx says, with the new hantavirus pandemic, maybe Master AC Bagel might end up having so much time on his hands to finish his project, and we having so much time to watch and read. Well, that's not a reality I'm going to hope for. I hope they can contain that one. I haven't seen it like spreading. Not too bad. Wait. There was something about like a cruise ship. Hantavirus. And I don't know much about that one. So whatever's happening with that, please know. Grogu coming back wasn't a problem. It was how soon he came back into the story. Yeah, yes, he should have come back eventually. But yeah, you should have had a full season without him. There should have been 4 hours of very intentionally filmed season without him. And then maybe even like end the season with them still apart, but hint at it that it's going to happen in the movie. Do you know how much money this movie would make if they weren't reunited and season 3 was good because they didn't rewrite the entire thing at the last second to force him in there? This movie would probably do double what it's actually going to do. Please don't jinx us into another pandemic. Yeah, seriously. He'll do us fan editors a favor. We all started pandemic projects that are still ongoing. I'm trying to think when I started mine. I think I started fan editing in like 2022. So I was a post-pandemic guy. But I did it by being inspired by the people who were working during the pandemic. Where's that campfire shot from? Yes, those are AI generations. I had to come up with padding because I tripled the length of this scene. Right? I write this whole Bo-Katan speech. And so I write this whole Bo-Katan speech, and this scene's only like 20 seconds, and I needed it to be like 60 seconds. So I had to get real creative. That's why you see all these little cuts, because I'm like zooming in on different parts of the camp in the show. So like I'm doing like one half of a scene here, another half in 4K. You can get away with this. So like, punching in on random parts where I can to make it look like two different shots, spacing it out as much as possible. But I still had like 11, 12 seconds left over of there's nothing else I have to work with in this camp without like completely repeating shots. So I took a bunch of screenshots from this, took it to AI and said, hey, I want another shot like this of these characters with this same type of lighting, background, da-da-da-da-da. And it did a pretty dang good job. Like you can still kind of, if you zoom in, like it's still got that like painted look a little bit. That one looks better. So you can tell, but when it's sandwiched in the middle of a bunch of real ones, it'll make you do a double take. Like that. That's an AI image. And again, when you stare at it, you can tell. The first thing my eyes go to are like here. It just looks off. But when it's playing in between a bunch of real shots and it's just like 2 seconds, it's like, oh, was that new? Right? And I think it can be believable enough to give me the scene padding I need. That one needs more blue, I think. Okay. Yeah, it's looking a little gray. The blue just starts to look like cartoonish. Is that better? And those scenes around it are very blue. They are indeed. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. What? No, 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 no. Okay. You started in 2022. You're an Aussie, so you were still in lockdown, so it sucks. Not the biggest fan of using AI, but I get why you did it. It's scary how good it's gotten. It is very scary. Did you see my run-yip? Look. This. I AI'd this creature in here. This is a picture I made from concept art into photorealistic. And got it in there. Crazy. It's AI's coming along. I get the concerns with it, but us as creators, my job is in video production. You use it or you die. I mean, that's how the field is going. It's like if you don't master it, somebody else is, and AI is not going to take your job, but the person who knows how to use AI better than you is going to take your job. So that's the way the industry is going. I think we should continue looking for responsible ways to develop the technology, of course, but at the end of the day, it's a tool. Like anything else, tools are not inherently good or evil, but it's how you use them. What concept art did that creature come from? I don't know what book it was, but I can show you this. This is what I used. Just took it into AI, prompted it, explained like what I wanted it to look like in photorealistic terms, and it did it beautifully. Then I animate it. So we're first appearance in Dark Apprentice, 1994. I don't know where that picture came from. Does it say? I'm not really seeing any attribution here. Oh, there it is. The Wildlife of Star Wars, a Field Guide. Yep. It's from this book in 2001. Got a bunch of different planets on there. Very cool. AI is crap. It can be. Anything can be crap. Can also be very good. Also, part of the AI thing is like the rage against the machine. It's like all of the software we're using now is being written by AI, right? So the program, even if I'm using like not AI stuff, I'm using stuff that was made by AI. So like it goes deeper than just like the final product. It's just unavoidable. It's going to be the future. So again, it's just like master it or fall behind. It's really going to be the only options. I don't think it'll ever replace human creativity. But it's going into every video game. It's going into movie production. It's speeding up VFX work. So, pros and cons to everything. The world's going to change. Is the Luke stuff on Yavin? I can't remember. Originally in the show, it is, they call it Ossus. That's not the Ossus I grew up with. And also, Luke's Jedi Temple post ROTJ is supposed to be on Yavin, not Ossus. Hence, me remaking the entire thing. Aha, to make it Yavin instead of Ossus. So this one's cool. I used a combination of a screenshot from Battlefront, and then I used AI to make the camera motion, and then I used After Effects to do the ship flyby. So I combined an asset that an artist had made with camera motion from an AI software, and then did the ship by hand because AI can't do that kind of stuff. Look, at the end of the day, though, me doing that ship motion by hand, it took me hours. If I could have prompted an AI to do that reliably and got it in 5 minutes, I would have been happier, right? So, like, at the end of the day, my product, as long as it looks fine and doesn't look like total crap, you know, my blending on the ship isn't perfect. The lighting is still something I haven't mastered in, like, VFX work. And if AI could have done it better than me, I would have used AI. But it couldn't do that one, so it was, all right, time to nut up and do it by hand. There's definitely some concerns to be had with AI replacing people. It is definitely a thing in the data centers affecting the environment. But yeah, we should do better with how to use it. Yeah, I was more just talking about my own video production industry. Like, you don't have AI fully replacing human beings. It's not like they're giving a job to another one. They're downsizing and finding a human being that can use AI, right? So they'll fire 4 people and hire one guy who is very skilled at AI, or just keep one of those guys on staff that knows how to use it, and the other 3 get fired because he can do all of their jobs for them now with the tools. So yes, it is affecting employment, but it's not like human beings are still getting replaced by human beings, just less. You know, 1 human being replaces 5 now. But it's not like you have Claude bots set up that are actually like, oh, hey, we hired... in my industry, again, this is my industry alone. In coding and call centers, yeah, they're running into this problem big. But in terms of, like, video production and advertising, that's how it's happening in my industry. And yeah, the data centers suck. Not a fan of those. Don't like what they do have bad environmental effects, and I think it's sad, but big money is gonna win the day on that one. I think we should push back and try to make sure they're fairly regulated, because neighborhoods are getting kind of just crushed by the data centers going in, and they subsidize the neighborhoods around them to pay for them. So, anyways, let's keep going. Too many rants. This lip sync is killing me, though. Just dogging me. I got one.
Your whole heart.
Oh, it looks horrible.
Your whole heart.
Oh, it's worse than ever. Was that was image to video? Why are all these failing? Fail. Doesn't help that I made a typo on that either. That's not great. What is causing this, though? What is causing all these fails? I'm just going to try like every model that's on this thing. Oh, goodness. Let's just try these. This is brutal. Did not know this. Oh, okay. I got a lead. It is working on Kling Native. Okay, let's see that. Oh my goodness. Audio file must be at least 2 seconds. I don't understand why. So now I'm going to do the same thing and just make it audio and spoof the last few seconds with nothing. You gonna be happy now? Is that what you wanted? You wanted a bunch of nothing? Add. Okay.
Your whole heart.
Alright, generate. See how you do. Alright, so I got 3 more queued up. Hopefully one of those will work. Okay, good. What job options do you think there will be for the people that get replaced by AI? Oh man, it really depends on what industries you're talking about. Yeah, that's a very broad question. On mine, in my industry, advertising, digital marketing, you will go to a different agency that hasn't mastered AI yet. Like, you just make a lateral move or a slightly down move to a different marketing agency. With people that don't know how to use it yet or haven't implemented it, but yeah, when you do that and you risk getting fired again, yeah, it's tough. That's why I'm staying on top of it. When we make an ad right now, my company can hire a voice actor. You have to pay them per market you run it in. So if I'm doing running this in 20 markets nationwide, I got to pay a fee for every market we do it in, right? So we're talking thousands of dollars if you're doing like a national spot on national news to the voice actor. Or I can pay $20 a month on a subscription and make an AI voice that sounds identical. Now you say, well, that kind of sucks because now $20 is going to this data center company instead of like an actual voice actor who wants to be creative. Yeah, it sucks for the voice actor, no doubt. But when I now bill my client, I bill him $10 for the voice instead. I pass along the bill. So a small business is not having to save money for 3-4 months to be able to make a commercial because we can cut our production costs significantly. So again, like there's pros and cons to everything, because now you have small businesses who are able to advertise a lot more and they're getting a lot more return because production's cheaper that we pass along the bills for. So it's helping small businesses and it's hurting creatives and voice actors. So that's the way of the world. Technology goes. Some people benefit, some people get left in the dirt. Sucks for some, benefits others. That's just reality. You gotta roll with the punches. No, I don't think it's good for human creativity. But when you're running a business, if we don't do it, we're going to lose our clients. They're going to go to some other agency. That small business is going to go to somebody else who's going to charge them $100 instead of $5,000. Right? Now I can't feed my family because my agency shut down because we didn't want to lower my client's bill. Right? It's sucks all around, but it is what it is. Call centers for sure. They're all on scripts anyways. Yeah. So companies will gladly replace the people who can go off script with the AI who probably won't. Yeah. I work with one of the biggest roofing companies in the country, and they annihilated their entire call center and their whole customer service department, which was about 40% of the staff of the entire company. Just mass layoffs, and they moved it all to AI chatbots, all to AI phone calls. Their business, like, it really wasn't affected. So, like, they're more profitable. So when you look at the shareholders and all that, like, yeah, it sucks for everybody who lost their job, for sure. Did you ever see the Anakin and Padme meme video about AI? Oh boy. I think I know which one you're talking about. Yes. All right, it's time, people. It's time to tackle this dreaded change that I have been avoiding. Do I have any lip syncs to look at? Okay, 2 out of the 3 are rendered.
Your whole heart. Your whole heart.
That doesn't look right. It's worth rerunning, though.
Your whole
That one actually worked, and it looks
heart.
bad, but it might give me a good gen one day. Let's try this
Your
one.
whole heart.
Nope, horrible. Okay, well, 2 more in the queue. All right, let's do it. Let's tackle it. This is the one I've been dreading since I watched the movie. This is the change I have not been wanting to do the most. So what? Din. I need to go back. I'm like back in time here. Okay. I'm like way back. This is before we go to Yavin? Yeah, it's this. Okay. Okay. Well, that's all messed up too. Okay. So it's like he gets his message. Let me familiarize myself.
I'm getting a ping on the N1. I'll catch up with you later.
Yeah, that's all good there. It's all this stuff with grief. This was a mess.
Thank you, Grief. I need to go back to Yavin, so I'll hold on to it for now.
That's right. Okay. I remember what was wrong. When I watched it, you just have Din get a message, and he says, hey, I'm getting a message on the N1. I'll catch up with you later. And then I must just not have connected the plot dots because he doesn't go to his ship yet. Grief comes over, interrupts him, and then suddenly Din says he has to go to Yavin when he doesn't really have the context for what that message is yet.
I need to go back to Yavin, so I'll hold on to it for now.
Let me walk you back to your ship.
Yeah, and then the lip sync was what I needed to do as well.
I'll hold on to it for now.
Yeah, like guys, this is AI too. Right? This didn't exist. There wasn't any more scenes of them talking. They barely talk. All I did was just extend with AI and make him wiggle his head, and there we go. I got the few seconds I needed. Oh, one of the lip syncs popped. Let's see.
Whole heart. Your whole heart.
Why is it making his mouth so big?
Your whole heart.
Let's run it again. It's like opening his
Your
mouth
whole
so
heart.
wide. Whole heart. And that one's just not. That one's not rendering. That sucks. Thought that would be a relatively easy fix.
Thank you, Grief. I need to go back to Yavin, so hold on.
Let me walk you back to your ship.
Okay, so I just need to change Din's line. Instead of... I need to go back to Yavin, so I'll hold on to this for now. Talking about the drink. Don't drink and drive, folks. Don't drink and fly. Actually, you might be able to drink and fly. Those ships can probably autopilot themselves.
Yes, I'll hold on to it for now.
Let me walk you back to your ship.
Okay. So, thank you, Grief. I'm wondering if I can just cut this.
Let me walk you back to your ship.
Thank you, Grief. Let me go back to Yavin, so I'll do it for now.
I mean, I generated the scene that looks good, so I might as well add some dialogue. So he shouldn't know he's going to Yavin. He knows he has to go to his ship to check a message. That's as much as he has found out. Change the words, like words that look like the same but have less exaggerated words, as long as you don't. Spice and fly. Death sticks and fly. What can I write here? Thank you, Grief. Shoot, I'm drawing a blank. I'm just trying to like add a filler line, basically. I'm trying to think, is there anything about like, hey, we're about to go fight at Mandalore, so I'm not going to chug this bottle type of thing. Thank you, Grief. This will make a nice celebration toast after we reclaim Mandalore. There we go. I think that can work. Let's get the voice line. Just calm. Okay.
Thank you, Grief. This will make a nice celebration toast after we reclaim Mandalore.
A little too slow.
Indeed. Thank you, Grief.
Oh, a little
This
too
will make a nice celebration.
emotive.
Thank you, Grief. Thank you, Grief. This will make a nice celebration toast after we reclaim Mandalore. Thank you, Grief. This will make a nice celebration toast. Thank you, Grief. This will make a nice celebration toast after we reclaim. Thank you, Grief. This will make a nice celebration toast after we. Thank you, Grief.
It's not sounding great. Let me move it. It's being too creative. Let's move it to the other side.
Thank you, Grief. This will make a nice celebration toast after we reclaim Mandalore. Thank you, Grief. Thank you, Grief. This will make a nice celebration toast after we reclaim Mandalore.
Sound good?
Thank you, Grief.
It's a little
This will make a
off.
nice celebration toast after we reclaim
A little
Mandalore.
off. We're getting closer.
Thank you, Grief. This will make a nice Thank you, Grief. This will make a nice celebration toast after we reclaim Mandalore. Indeed.
It's like too slow.
Thank you, Grief. This will make a nice celebration toast after we Thank you, Grief. This will make a nice celebration toast after we reclaim Mandalore.
Hardwick says, I thought the first one was okay a minute ago. Oh boy, that's, which one?
Thank you, Grief. This will make a nice celebration toast after we reclaim Mandalore. Thank you, Grief. This will make a nice celebration toast after we reclaim Mandalore.
That one's not bad. I like the
Thank you, Grief.
I like the, I'll keep that for the thank you at least.
Thank you, Grief. This will make a nice celebration toast after we reclaim Mandalore. Thank you, Grief. This will make a nice celebration toast after we reclaim Mandalore.
Thank you, Grief. I'll toast in your honor after we reclaim Mandalore. I like that better, actually. And the indeed, just so everybody knows, the indeed isn't going there, but if you don't add another word, it always, like, cuts off their sentence. The very first one I did was this one.
Thank you, Grief. This will make a nice celebration toast after we reclaim Mandalore.
It sounds... I like the second half of that one. I like the other thank you. Let me try this line, though.
Thank you, Grief. I'll toast in your honor after we reclaim Mandalore.
That was pretty good.
Thank you, Grief. I'll toast in your honor after we reclaim Mandalore. Thank you, Grief. I'll toast in your honor after we reclaim Mandalore.
All right, I got some options. Let's see if any of these work. Stupid indeed at the end, making it too long. So I got a little locked in the trunk EQ on him. Locked in the trunk. And then you always gotta hit your thin lines with the fade in, fade out. Makes them sound more natty. Nope. Not Grief. Dino. Alright, no clue how this volume's gonna be, but
You might want to wait for a smaller gathering before you open it.
Thank you, Grief.
oh wow, he's very locked in a trunk. That was way too much.
Before you open it.
Thank you, Grief. I'll toast in your honor after we reclaim Mandalore.
Let me walk you back to your ship. Tell Grogu that Uncle Grief says hello.
I'm not even sure I'll get to see him.
Call it instinct, but I think you will.
Okay. See, this is my problem too. This is where I was just like, it's lacking the context of like him knowing he needs to go to Yavin now. You see what I mean? Like, how do I get the context in there of this message is from, I mean, it needs to be like from R2-D2 or something. Because like here, Grief knows he's going to Yavin. It's like something happened in between there already where It was just missing the context. This is why I've been dreading this one, because it's just like, I gotta brainstorm something from scratch. This conversation, I think, works really well. Just trying to see if there's any other. I don't have any shots. There's like no downtime in the ship. I already added this like transition thing to get us to the spaceport. What are these ships? I feel like I've zoomed in on these before. Trying to see if I recognized anything. None of those ship models stand out. A lot of them look like very Razor Crest like. That one. That one. They're good ship designs, I think. They're all, like, they look really nice for this like kind of throwaway like environment shot. They did some nice work on this little starport. Is there an extra shot you can add, just like a quick hollow message from Luke or something? I mean, it doesn't exist in The Mandalorian. But yeah, that would be awesome if I could, like, have a shot of him walking and get a message from Luke or something. Ugh. So my other option is like here for him to, like, when he gets this message, to right away know it's from Yavin, but then like her reaction doesn't portray that, right? I feel like she'd be like, oh dang, type of thing. And I think it just works well for him to get dismissed. Hey, I gotta go check my ship. I'll catch up with you later. Goes, meets Grief. I'll walk you back to your ship. And then I just don't have the context here of how we get to the beginning of this conversation. I'm racking my brain trying to think of anything I can repurpose anywhere for this. I mean, I could overlay like a voice line here. I could have that. There's like nothing before this. He's down in the Anzellans in the real show. Nothing I can use with that. And then he's just like, it wipes and he's climbing into the ship. And then you get some Grogu things that I cut out. And they fly away. A button press, then a quick message from Luke over the establishing shot. Yeah, that was been my only idea. Yeah, it was like a little thing here. But I almost feel like you need to see him like holding his comm link or something. What's right after this? It pops up to him. No other good angles of Din sitting down. could, like, if I can just get him to sit. See, the problem is if he sits down, we're gonna need to see Grief back there, and even if I could AI something decent enough of him sitting down, it's not gonna know what to do with this background. It's not gonna put Grief there. Tough. We're a completely AI generated shot showing a Luke hologram talking to Mando. Yeah, we're talking a lot of work now. I might have to play around with this one just on my own. I might have to brainstorm something and see what I can do. I think we've got like the idea for how to fix it. Or it could be just a hologram shot looking at the N1. Might not need Mando in it. I mean, I'm almost thinking of like a walking shot of them just like walking across the starfield. And then starport, and then just like have Din like hold up his arm like he's listening to a message as they're walking together. I mean, if I could generate like a 10 to 15 second shot of that, of them just walking. He lifts up his arm and he kind of like listens to it. And then I just have like a quick voice line from Luke or R2. And then we can get to this.
I'm not even sure I'll get to see him.
Okay. So, yeah, music spikes too loud. Fix Grief's lip sync. Was I talking about that other one? The walk you back to your ship? Yeah, I think it's that one. I needed to lip sync that one. I think one of them was just like the timing of the line was off.
Call it instinct, but I think you will. Good luck, my friend.
Oh yeah, that one's like, it's kind of messy at the end there.
Good luck, my friend.
Yeah, that's just, that one looks weird. It kind of, the lip sync like falls apart at the end. Like right there, it's got to end. There we go. Okay, fix that. So that's good, just by extending the back end. Needs more context. We're going to throw an orange. I did this. I think hearing R2 actually works the best for your dialogue that you've got. Yeah. Yeah, because Din's not like super sure. It just needs to be like a very generic message from R2 type of thing. Though a detail that I have to consider is later in the movie, Din says he doesn't understand binary when he's talking to R5. And I think it's portrayed as that in the last film too, so he shouldn't really be able to understand R2 at all. That's the problem. So I think it would have to be basic from Luke, something very simple. Very, very simple from Luke. I'd like to do R2, it just shouldn't be able to understand that. So where's the music spike too loud? I did not hear that.
Reclaim Mandalore.
Let me walk you back to your ship.
Is that where it spikes? Doesn't sound too loud to me here. Oh, maybe it's this at the
Tell
end.
Grogu that Uncle Grief says hello.
I'm not even sure I'll get to see him.
Call it instinct, but I think you will. Good luck, my friend.
I'm not hearing. Oh, was it that? That's probably what's too loud. That did seem a little loud there. That's gotta be it. Cool. That sounds good now. Maybe a message from Ahsoka. Yeah, I kind of like that better. It feels better when it's like one step removed from Luke. And we do show Ahsoka over here, so... Oh, that saturation looks too high here as well. She looks a little crispy. Dang, I don't even have it that high. Do I have it, like, on the clip, too? Yep, that's why. I've got it double. I was like, that does not look right. There we go. So, yes, Ahsoka is present for the end of this scene as they watch Grogu leave. She comes out and sees him leave. This wipe angle, I feel, is going the wrong way. Oh, I remember this. Yeah. You would think it would naturally want to go to that way, but then it covers up the ship the whole time. Like top down, bottom up. Yeah, that works much better. There we go. It also makes more sense that Ahsoka is still there at the end of the scene before she's just there because, well, we paid her actor, we needed to use her. Yeah. Oh, this was the lip sync here. It was this other line, because you can like kind of see his lips. See, he's like talking there. And I started my voice line too late. There we go. Let's see if that helps that. That's looking crispy. Why do I have... There we go.
Indeed become a great Jedi, but he has another life to live first.
Nice.
Let's go home, buddy. Mandalore calls.
And nice. Okay. Good, that's done. Voice lines fixed. Fix some of the din lines with Grogu too echoey. Oh, this is done. Okay, so for this, I gotta figure out this. I gotta get some new lip syncing software because I am struggling right now. So new lip sync software. We'll have to fix this. And nope, I didn't do this all the way. There's one more line on that one. Done. So I'm going to try to make a scene of them walking in this starport. And Din holds up his arm and listens to a quick message from Ahsoka. That's the game plan on that one. Love to see that green, actual colors in your movies. You like those? You big color fan? You don't like gray and brown? Okay. Good, good, good. Okay, clear on that. Let's fix some din lines with Grogu too echoey. Echoey, you say. Hasty bagel. Which lines are too echoey?
What? Grogu? What are you doing here? You're wearing the armor? Are you... Oh. Hey, buddy. I really missed you, too.
I foresee that Grogu will...
This is one of those things, like, it sounds pretty fine in my headphones. But I made a note that on the TV it sounded too echoey. Do I have... I don't even think I put reverb on any of these. Oh, whose is that? Oh, that's not even him. I don't have reverb on any of this. Why did I think it sounded too echoey? That didn't sound bad in my headphones. Oh, you meant the green checklist. Oh, yes. Try generate your old heart. Your old heart for this lips. Oh. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Oh, and that gen failed. Awesome.
Your whole heart. Your whole heart. Your whole heart.
I see what you mean there. I think the problem be that it's just listening to my actual audio. So let me delete my audio track. Yeah, let's try and do yo old. What'd you say? Your old heart. That might be a good way to trick it. Your old heart.
Ya old heart. Ya old heart.
Too fast. I gotta find the right speed.
Yeah, old heart. Yeah, old heart. Yeah, old heart.
No, that's not going to sound right if he's doing that.
Yeah, old heart.
Why they're going yeah?
Yeah, old heart.
Ya old heart.
Why does that one speed make it go?
Ya old heart.
I guess we'll just freaking try that. Speech must be over 2 seconds, of course.
Ya old heart. You bastard. Ya old heart. You bastard.
Let's try it. It's just worth just generating for a shot. See
Whole
what it
heart.
does. Just to get the lip motion, and then I'll see if I can overlay my own line on it. Yeah, old art. Yeah, old art. Yeah, let me see if that's a solution. Q2 go in there. Okay, I guess that's fine. Oh, add grief line. Let's get you out of that pod. You won't be needing that anymore. And adjust the following line to fit. So this is when we get back to Navarro. And they get to grief and they're going inside.
Sure I'd ever see the little guy again. You've done right by him, Mando. He looks strong, happy. You both do.
Was that where I wanted to put the line?
And you, my friend. I think you've grown tall enough for the gift I've been saving for you.
Okay, yes. So I did want to put that like here because we've got a transition where Grogu's in the pod. And then I cut to the next scene and Grogu's like, yeah, I have a cutaway. But then it's just like, whoa, why is he just standing there all of a sudden? So I was thinking, while you're back there, let's get you out of that pod. You won't be needing that anymore. And then adjust the following line. That would be like the little chuckle here.
And you,
So I can probably end up ditching those. Let's get my grief voice line. Grief. Can't remember if this amused. I can't remember if this one does grief well. I don't think it does. I think it sounds nothing like him.
Let's get you out of that pod. You won't be needing that anymore.
It was not great.
Let's get you out of that pod. You won't be needing that anymore.
Okay. This model has potential. They finally got this V3 model out of beta. So
let's get you out of that pod. You won't be needing that anymore. No, sir. Let's get you out of that pod. You won't be needing that anymore.
These are pretty good.
Let's get you out of that pod. You won't be needing that anymore. No, sir.
Oh, I missed a chat from Shoya. Hey, this is unrelated, so sorry for the distraction. Oh no, I'm cooked. Did you know there is a fan-made Mandalorian time system? Clock. A day is split into watches, kind of like the Navy or whatever. Oh, nice. No, I hadn't seen that. You made a clock HTML. I'd rather figure out how to turn it into an Android app. Oh, cool. Yeah, just like a constant running Mando time clock.
Let's get you out of that pod. You won't be needing that anymore. Let's get you out of that pod. You won't be needing that anymore.
One of
No,
these is
sir.
going to work, I think. Just got to find the one.
Let's get you out of that pod. Let's get you out of that pod. You won't be needing that anymore. No, sir. Let's get you out of that pod. You won't be needing... Let's get you out of that pod. You won't be needing that anymore. No, sir.
No, sir.
Let's get you out of that pod. You won't be needing that anymore. No.
I kind of just want to, like, clarify it's to him. See how that sounds.
Let's get you out of that pod, Grogu. You won't be needing... Let's get you out of that pod, Grogu. You won't be needing that anymore.
Let's try a little more creativity so it gets the right emotion.
Let's get you out of that pod, Grogu. You won't be needing that anymore. Let's get you out of that pod, Grogu. You won't be needing that anymore. Let's get you out of that pod, Grogu. You won't be needing that anymore.
Not there yet.
Let's get you out of that pod, Grogu. You won't be needing that anymore. Let's get you out of that... Let's get you out of that pod, Grogu. You won't be needing that anymore.
That one sounded pretty good. I'm gonna use more like... Let's get you out of that pod. See if that one does the trick. No, sir. It's going to be a little bit in the distance, so we'll keep it a little quiet.
Strong, happy. You both do. Let's get you out of that pod, Grogu. You won't be needing that anymore. And you, my friend.
See, and that's the part where I was like, I don't need that anymore. The laugh might just roll fine from this.
You both do. Let's get you out of that pod, Grogu. You won't be needing that anymore. I think you've grown tall enough for the gift I've been saving for you.
It's a little... Laugh was a little too loud there. And then the following voice line sounded too quiet. Grogu's noise sounded actually too loud.
You both do. Let's get you out of that pod, Grogu. You won't be needing that anymore. I think you've grown tall enough for the gift I've been saving for you. Come up to my workshop.
There we go. Boom. Okay. Green, green, green. Change zoom in on Grogu in that's probably an IG-12 food scene. Yes, I recall after this I tried to do like a creative transition and it looked wrong. I feel like that zoom in looked weird. Yeah. Let me see what exactly I can change. I just noticed it looked bad.
Here.
Whatever it was.
This isn't working for me.
I think it's just like that little glitchy thing in the beginning. Yeah, that's what I saw. I've got like a glitchy thing because I used AI camera motion and it messed up his hand. Dang, I never noticed. This is the real one. Look how there's little fingernails. Nasty little things. So let's try. It just like morphs his hand. I just need to redo that. So I need a start frame there, and I wanted an end frame of. I think the zoom in, like it kept the detail really well. His fingernails change here, though. I will say that. Compared to the other one, they're like they're flattened off now. Maybe I'll just do a new zoom and let it do its own thing, not give it an end frame. I just need a slow zoom in on Grogu that will last me. How many seconds is this? From 36 to... I need like a 4-second zoom in on Grogu. Should be able to pull that off later. So we'll throw you as orange. Let's check my lip syncs.
Yeah, old heart. You bastard. Yeah, old heart. You bastard. Yeah, old heart. You bastard. Yeah, old heart.
It's still doing the old, like... Oh, see if I can download it and pull it up.
Yeah, old heart. You bastard.
Let me just throw it in there just to show you what it looks like. It's like the hole is like opening his mouth too wide. Come on. Where'd it go? Come on. Where did that go? Alright, there we go. See how he just like... It keeps doing that. Hole! Every time I gen, it's like opening his mouth so wide. It kind of... It looks fine aside from like opening his mouth so wide. Let me watch it in motion, but...
Training as a Jedi demands your whole heart. If your heart is elsewhere, you'll never master the Force, never resist the call of darkness.
It was kind of slow frames there. Hold on.
Training as a Jedi demands your whole heart.
It opened. It's too like animated. It opens his mouth too wide. It feels a little off, especially because like the Disney flaw in their lip sync is he's like not moving his mouth much.
Yeah, old heart. You bastard. Yeah, old heart. Yeah, old heart.
So let me think. I can't do. I just like old is making him open his mouth too much. I'd rather go too small. What word can I do instead of old that won't open his mouth so wide? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, hold. Hold. I feel like that's going to do the same exact thing. Yeah, ball heart. That's going to pull his lips together. That's going to you got to do a noise that's not going to like purse his lips. Like coal. Coal? Yeah, coal. Yeah, cold. What about cold? Something that like mimics the mouth motion but doesn't mess up his lips. Yeah, cold heart, you bastard. That's what my line says now.
Yeah, cold heart, you bastard.
I'll generate one of those. What's another option I could do? I'll try the B.
Yeah, bald heart, you bastard.
Oh, shoot.
You bastard.
I think I've been doing that wrong. I don't think I hit replace. I don't know if any of those were working.
Yeah, old heart, you bastard.
Maybe it
Yeah,
did.
old heart, you bastard.
Alright, I got cold and bald in there. We'll see how those do. Called. Yeah, okay. That might help it. I could just do call. Yeah, call heart.
Yeah, call heart, you bastard. Yeah, call heart, you bastard.
Slow it down a little bit, I think.
Yeah, call heart, you bastard. Yeah, call heart, you bastard.
Oh, why is he pausing after yeah?
Yeah, call heart, you bastard.
Okay, let's try one more. Alright. Did that... What was that? One of them finished already?
Yeah, old heart, you bastard. Yeah, old heart. Yeah, old heart.
What happened? One of them just...
Yeah, bald heart, you bastard. 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 Yeah, bald heart.
Oh, everything's looping. My page is glitching out. What's happening?
You bastard. Yeah, bald heart. Yeah, bald heart. Yeah, bald heart, you bastard.
Yeah, bald heart is smacking his lips, and he's still doing the wah. Yar call heat. Oh no! What happened? I'm trying to copy and paste your thing, and I removed your moderator status scoop. I was just trying to copy your text, and it like freaked out on me. Alright, let's try another one. Yar call heat. Yar call heat.
Yar call heat, you bastard.
Alright, let's try that one. These are generating so fast all of a sudden. They were like lagging, and now they're like flying.
Yeah, bald heart, you bastard. Yeah, old heart, you
The
bastard.
cold one disappeared, but I don't think that would have worked anyways. Oh,
Yeah,
another
call
one.
heart. Yeah. Yeah, call heart, you bastard. Yeah, call heart. Yeah, call heart, you bastard.
The call heart is a little better. He still opens his mouth a lot, but it didn't look as bad in the preview.
Demands your whole heart. As a Jedi demands your whole heart.
Oh, we're lagging like crazy there.
Jedi demands your whole heart.
Oh, and I'm getting the you bastard spillover in there. Yeah, okay, that's it.
Demands your whole heart. If your heart is...
It's not great, but it's the best one I've
As a
got.
Jedi demands your whole heart. If your heart is elsewhere, you'll never master the Force. Never resist the call.
Again, I am competing with ones that already look bad. And everyone that has seen this kind of knows, like, yeah, some of the Luke mouth looks weird, especially at the end of Mando Season 2. I'd like to get a little better take if I can.
Yar call heat, you bastard. Yar call heat, you bastard. Yar call heat, you bastard.
That one looked a little better, actually. Let's try again. Try this one.
As a Jedi demands your whole heart. If your heart is elsewhere, you'll never...
Okay, it's... The double color grading is throwing me off, too.
Training as a Jedi demands your whole heart. If your heart is elsewhere,
that's the best
you'll
one.
never master the Force. Never your heart elsewhere. You'll never
This needs to go like a little bit that way. Because we're getting him start as M. When he's here, he just says you'll never.
You'll never master the Force. Never resist.
That one's close. He actually is saying never there. So what I tried to do when I was writing this dialogue was like pair it to as much of his actual words as I could, but then try to change like the parts where he was off screen. So it was a lot of like slight alterations. Saul's daughter. Coming up with all like the close sounding. Let me watch this again, because that one did look a lot better.
Training as a Jedi demands your whole heart. If your heart is elsewhere, you'll never master the Force. Never resist the call of darkness. Do you truly wish to remain here and dedicate yourself to learning how to be in harmony with the Force, to become a great Jedi? Or is your...
Right, so that's my voice line, but I timed it up with his own mouth. So... yeah, with Rebels, yeah, the mouth movements aren't as specific. Has always been so weird looking at Yoda's lightsaber there. Where did Luke get it? Not from Coruscant. Yoda didn't ask Bail to pick up his reserve one from the temple. He didn't build another one. My friend, that's a mystery for another time. Have they actually explained that in like This says, from a Google search, Luke Skywalker acquires it after his master's death in Return of the Jedi. It was in Dagobah. He had a second lightsaber that he brought to Dagobah somehow. Because his first one gets destroyed. I guess he had a backup saber stashed away for a rainy day. They never explain it. We see Mazamata destroying the OG one. Filoni fumbled again. He just has it. We're not supposed to ask questions. Yeah, I don't know. That's the theory. He had a backup one that he kept on Dagobah, and then when he died, Luke took it. That's what we got. Okay. Fix camp ending frames. I know what that one's about. Don't feel like doing that one. Don't want to do that one either. Let's do. I'm getting to the point where I need simple ones. The brain's slowing down. Some good progress today, though. And okay, so that one is done. I had another lip sync to do on him. Oh, is this one? Yes. Yes, this one looked weird.
You must follow your heart honestly, Grogu. Because distraction.
This one just looked bad.
You must follow your heart honestly, Grogu. Because distraction.
Yeah. It's like the longer it goes, the worse it does. I don't know. My Ragnar Vizsla, whenever I do like them speaking Mandoa, the Ragnar Vizsla ones were great. I had no problems doing that whole scene. I did like a whole minute of lip sync, and I was like flying. They were looking amazing, and then when you get to like these short ones, it struggles. Jointed from the world between worlds. Alright, it says Navarro boat color grade looks fuzzy. Why you looking fuzzy, dog? Where? That's gonna be way over here. That would be this scene. This looks fuzzy? What does that mean? How does a color grade look fuzzy? What are you talking about, AC Bagel? What do you mean fuzzy? It looks fine to me. I'm not seeing any fuzz. What was I talking about? Did I mean funny and I typed fuzzy? Like, what does that mean? I must have meant funny. Is it just like too saturated? Now, bro, the color grading looks fuzzy. Or was it this? I mean, not that that would make sense for it to be the next scene. That doesn't look fuzzy either. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything on this one. The color grading looks fine everywhere. It looks great, honestly. know. We're gonna say that one's green. Yay. Bo-Katan, final boat speech too quiet and subtitles don't line up. It's all fuzzy. It's gonna be my number one complaint. That scene at the end looked fuzzy. Okay, boat quiet. Yeah, those lines do look quiet. Okay, yeah. All the Bo-Katan lines, I can just tell by looking at them there, they look too quiet. Bump it up 4. And bump it up 4. Specifically the color grading. But like, I'm looking at typing. How do you mistake a Z for an N? Like, that's not like a common typo you would ever make. I just don't know what I was on. Maybe I was like drinking too much when I was watching that part or something. I don't know. Oh, I gotta watch all these freaking subtitles. I don't think my brain has the ability to do that. Okay, since we're wrapping up, I know, Goob, there was some boba lines I wanted to send you to generate. So, let me send you what I need there. Where is this? Where is this thing? Where's my whole Boba Fett segment? Bro, I'm crashing out. Is it way over here? Oh wow, I'm just way too early. Okay. So, the first line I thought sounded good. It's when he's talking to Axe at the end. Where is that? I think it's this. These need to be redone.
Checked in low atmosphere, and I'll grab you out of the sky. Copy!
Yeah, okay.
Do it fast! I'm going down! Eject in low atmosphere, and I'll grab you out of the sky.
Copy that! I'll guide the ship to crash on the Imperial base and then bail.
Notify Moff.
That sounded like OG Boba voice. Like before Tamara. So Goob, that is eject in low atmosphere, and I'll say grab you out of the sky.
Yeah, and I'll grab you out of the sky.
Yeah, if you can get that. Eject in low atmosphere, and I'll grab you out of the sky. I thought there was one other line I needed too. It goes this.
Making attack run now.
Glad you made it to the party, but that Star Destroyer is going to tear us both apart. What are you planning to do?
Don't worry about me. I'll put on a good show.
That one's great, because that's from some other line. So eject in low atmosphere, and I'll grab you out of the sky, and then let's do this one.
Making attack run now.
Making attack run now. I think those were the two. I'm sure when you do a test watch, Goob, just, you know, take notes of whatever lines you think need redone for Boba, just throughout the whole film. Where is that? Yeah, I did want to do. I wanted to add. Okay. Look what I put here. Make Goob do Boba lines. Make him. How about we be a little respectful? Oh, and this one Shoya translated for me. Make Bando a Shoya. Ask. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to be so demanding. I know you sent me that translation, so I need to record that. Oh, this is an easy one. All right, I can fix that. 258, floating bow line. There was like, she like screams no. There's some like floating voice file around here. Oh no, I've changed stuff, so it's all different now. My timestamp, because the preview file I watched is older, and I've like moved scenes around and stuff so that the timestamps don't line up. Shoot. It was like back here. It was somewhere. Oh, there it is. This is just like a random no in there. I think it's that.
Is that it has me.
No!
Yeah, that's it. That shouldn't be there at all. Make sure that still sounds fine.
Is that it has me in it. You see, every society has something to offer, even the Mandalorians. I will create an army that will bring order to the galaxy. Why don't we take your fleet off the board?
I did have some notes about Din's insults were sounding too loud coming out. Darth Batman, what's up? No need for respect among fan editors. Thank you. Thanks for jumping in. Can't wait to show you the film, man. Thank you for following, and thank you for your patience.
Eject in low atmosphere and I'll grab you out of the sky, he said with urgency.
Ooh, urgency.
Making attack run now.
Oh, that sounds so good. Wow. It's a good model. Making attack run now. Now I gotta find this scene again. It's over here somewhere. Do I have him say something here?
Fed TWoM, I am en route to the rendezvous point, but it looks like you made some friends.
Let's do that one. Let's do that one too. Fet TWoM.
I am en route to the rendezvous point, but it looks like you made some friends.
I am en route to the rendezvous point, but it looks like you've made some friends. There you go. Set that to you. Don't worry about me. I'll put on a good show. Where's that first one?
Eject in low atmosphere, and I'll grab you out of the sky.
Eject in low atmosphere and...
That sounds so good. He said with urgency. What kind of effects? So I had over the intercom effects on here.
Eject in low atmosphere and I'll grab you out of the sky.
It's quiet. Too quiet. I think I'm going to slow it down a little bit too.
Eject in low atmosphere and I'll grab you out of the sky.
Copy that. I'll guide the ship to crash on the Imperial base and then bail.
Notify Moff Gideon that the Mandalorian fleet is destroyed.
Sir.
Sir. Where was that other one? So this? Making attack run now. What other effects did I have on there? Try that.
Making attack run now.
Glad you made it to the party, but that Star Destroyer is going to tear us both.
So quiet still.
Making attack run now.
Glad you made it to the party, but that Star Destroyer is going to tear us both apart. What are you planning to do?
Don't worry about me. I'll put on a good show.
Do it fast! I'm going down!
Eject in low atmosphere and I'll grab you out of the sky.
Copy that. I'll guide the ship to crash on the...
It needs to like, yeah, I had this before, like when it switches to inside the ship. I need like some reverb in the room now.
And I'll grab you out of the sky.
Copy that. I'll guide the ship to crash on the Imperial base and then...
Copy that. A little louder in there too.
Eject in low atmosphere and I'll grab you out of the sky.
Copy that. I'll guide the ship to crash on the Imperial base and then bail.
Notify
Boom. Alright. Boba model sounds fantastic. Yeah, Goob made a really good one.
Making attack run now. And I'll grab you. Eject in low atmosphere.
That sounds so good. I have no idea how happy I was when I finally made it. Oh yeah, it's been a year of trying to find a good Boba voice. We tried so many different things. If you redo the Din insult, translate it to as Sura Nerbev instead of Jagish. Or if you did use Jag, just use Jag and not Jagish. Surani down Bev? Down? Is that right? Takes a few generations to get it right, but you can get it right. Yep. Oh, where are we? Okay. Greenify you. These. Okay, that's yellow now. Yeah. Delete Paz is what's happening. Yeah, that when I watched just made him look kind of stupid to say that. I think I can just delete it. It's like when Gideon launches the fighters. I don't know why I had him say that. It's like, what's happening? There we go. Now we just get an Osikir.
Osikir.
In but a few moments, the purge of Mandalore will be complete.
Good. Okay. Easy greens. I love easy greens. Give me more easy greens. I need all. Ooh, we're getting close, people. Look at this. Look at this. It currently says Surani Nerjagish, I think, which is suck my mail. Bev would be spike/stick is for what that's supposed to be. Okay. Jog technically means man. What about my man stick? Refer to the genitals because Karen Travis was not very subtle. Making Mandalorian curses was one of the most fun parts of this project.
Fet to Wolves. I'm en route to the rendezvous point. It looks like you've made some friends. Fet to Wolves. I'm en route to the rendezvous point. It looks like you've made some friends.
I like that one. That might work. Which one is it? Is it this?
Fed to Wolves. I am en route to the rendezvous point, but it looks like you made some friends. Making attack run now.
There we go. Yep, let's replace that. Length looks great. slow. Alright. See how she sounds.
Vet to Woes. I'm en route to the rendezvous point. Looks like you've made some friends.
I like that a lot. I kind of want to push back that line a little bit.
Vet to Woes. I'm en route to the rendezvous point. Looks like you've made some friends.
Making attack run now.
Glad you made it to the party, but that Star Destroyer is going to tear us both apart. What are you planning to do?
Don't worry about me. I'll put on a good show. Nice. Okay. Boom. Got my 3 lines replaced there. Green. Alright, we are past midnight. Oh, this one's so easy. I can fix that. I can get another green. I can do it. Yeah, this. All I have to do is capitalize the A. Just because I capped it in the other ones. Since it's like a title of a role, kind of like, I guess it could be lowercase. If you were calling somebody like Jedi Apprentice Skywalker, you would cap that because it's the title. So I had Foundling capped just because it's like, you know, it's like a proper noun type of title. So I think that fits for Apprentice. And it was just inconsistent in mine. So boom. I will have a couple more boba lines that I request, but we'll get to those in a future stream. I got an axe line because I kind of got to work through that scene and like write just a line there. So I think that's good work. All right, let me recap on what I need to do on my own tomorrow. Chat's Dala means woman, and Dala means sheath, subtle, and Jag means man, just like jagged. English means prick, just like a jagged edge pricks you, which again, so. Oh, okay. I see what she's doing there now. We're so close, Darth Batman. I know. Green maxing. Green maxing with the boys. Alright, so tomorrow I'm going to try and fix the second Luke lip sync. Do the Grief lip sync. Oh gosh. I'm nervous about these lip syncs all this. I was so confident and then the software just crapped out. I need to do a little more research on if there's anything new I can get. Because these ones I'm working on just they ain't cutting it. And then this is the big one. That's like, let me stick that in red. That's gonna take me a while. Walking through Starport. Add Ahsoka line. Didn't listen. Okay. That one I just need to redo the camera motion in AI. I can do that, I think. Yeah, I know what this is. It's again, I just use like an AI thing to hold frames longer, but it glitched out in the beginning. It was like inconsistent frame to frame, so I gotta remake that one too. We'll leave it black because I haven't even touched it. And then, yes, that guy's Oyamando Ade sounded weird. Okay. And then that we'll get to a different time. I have the translation. So things for me to do tomorrow is find a better lip sync solution and make this zoom in scene and this. Guys, all right, special preview before I close. I haven't put this in here. Replace flashback. Oh, I can put those in. I can probably put those in yellow because those are like, I have them. I have to place them and put the dream effects on it. Let me show you a little preview of what I was working on there. I mean, come on. That looks pretty dang good, huh? And this is part of like a dream flashback, so when I put like the dream effects on there, it'll cover up like all the AI-isms. Like you can tell that that's AI just from like the background characters, but I'm gonna crop it so it's just like zoomed in here. And this is a downscaled version, so I got this in crisp 4K. But I mean, like, that looks freaking great. So, gonna replace that flashback scene. And then... You made it to the end. Congrats. Yeah, you can see, yeah, it's crazy. Like, it's got the gold reflection of her helmet. Like, the detail on the reflections is crazy. Like, it's got her chest plate in there. It looks so freaking good. I was, like, blown away when it spat that out. Because it probably took me, like, 10 tries just to get something like consistent, because that's like a kind of a hard motion to prompt of like have her walk forward to like explain what a helmet is supposed to do, because when I was just saying like put it on his head, she would just like set it on top of his head and it would just stay there. So I had to like prompt like hover it over his head and place it straight down until that the bottom of the helmet covers the bottom of the chin, type of thing. And then so this is like 10 generations taking like the best versions of each and then editing them together. So a couple different angles, a couple different things I tried to make an actual scene. It looks pretty cool. And then I made one more. Let me see if I can, where did I make that one? I don't think I decided which one I was going to use out of these. But what I know is it looks better than the one I have in there currently. I haven't edited this one yet, so this one's raw. But to replace like the flashback shot of when I had this Mando saving Kid Din, the old one I had in there just didn't look great, so I made a much better version of it. So I have like 10 different renders of this. I haven't edited. This is just one of the renders, so I'll edit together something that looks definitely better than what's in there. So Din's little flashback sequence is going to be looking pretty clean. And again, it will be covered up by like the dream effects, so it won't be super clear. It's got like a haze on it. Yeah, it's like you can like this is the effect of the flashback on there, so it'll be pretty heavily blurred on the outsides. But like that was my original one, and that doesn't look great. So to be able to improve that, yeah, much better. The one that did age pretty well, even from when I first made these, was that one doesn't. This one doesn't look bad. It looks a little painted. I might try and redo it, but as I watched it, I was like, yeah, that one still kind of works. The only thing was like this, like that looks stupid. So I probably will just like redo the background here, just since the other ones are looking sharper. I might as well make the last one look sharper too. But yeah, like that was V1, and to see it go from that to the detail we just saw in this, I don't think I could tell this was AI. Like that, the beginning you definitely can. You can tell in the background. If you're just doing that, it is very difficult. I mean, I'm looking for like any detail that would give it away. Really? Okay, if you look like down there in the bottom right, the robes kind of like morph in an unnatural way. But you gotta be looking like really closely at certain parts. If you're just watching the scene, yeah, you're gonna have a tough time telling. Crazy. Crazy how far we've come, and crazy how far we shall go. Exciting times are ahead for the fan editing community. Not to go on an AI rant again, but yeah. Exciting times are ahead. We are within 10 years of being able to just make our own movies that look virtually identical, and we can word for word adapt our favorite Star Wars books. Darth Bane trilogy, you got it, pal. In 10 years, you will be able to do that. It will be widely accessible. It will be a new world. All right, final chats. What we got here? Did you save any of those? Sorry, I don't know what that was in reference to. I have been looking through your old... You weirdo, what's up? I've been looking through your old sequel trilogy edit, and I was wondering, when you redo it, are you going to do the same outline, or will it be different? I will definitely go into it with a new perspective. So I still stand by a lot of what I did, but I made this pre-AI. Like, there wasn't even AI voices yet, so I couldn't even change a voice line back then. Everything I did was just classic old school editing. So with possibilities beginning to change voice lines, yeah, I can be a lot more creative. So the best I could say was, when I get to redoing that one day, I will push it further into the one canon theory, and I will heavily edit things to make it fit in the EU events. So it will be more of a legacy thing. Trying to just brute force it into something that it's not. Still proud of what I was able to do there initially for my first fan editing project with the sequel trilogy. Happy with a lot of the ideas, and I would definitely keep a lot of those. Looks much better than the old one. Yep. The drink color grading looks fuzzy. Those two close-up shots of the helmet descending onto Din look really convincing. I would have assumed you found deleted footage. Yeah, that's wild. That's some of the best. That might be. Yeah, those last two shots might be the best, probably the best thing I've ever made, but looks very, very good for sure. I need a word-for-word adaptation of Darth Plagueis. Yeah, the what's the guy who does like the Jedi Academy version of it? Those are pretty good. I don't think it's not word for word, but he like tries very, very hard to. No way, this just came out? The helmet's being placed on the head. Oh. I can probably find those. This just released? A 2-hour fan film? Is this the one where they like live action reenact everything? This is the one that I know I've watched part of this on my channel before. Where is this? What are all these videos? What is this channel now? Why does this have a KOTOR fan film? What is this one? Yeah, it's this. It's these guys.
I had them in my sights, you know.
They released the whole thing. It's 2 hours. Holy smokes. Karth.
Of the betting windows.
Dang, this is crazy. Oh, that's Bastila.
I'm supposed to save the galaxy.
Like the set and the costume design on this is
door.
nuts.
This is the one.
Kendra sent us for the droid.
Great. He's 2,000 credits.
2,000 credits? That's like my entire life savings.
Thanks, kiddo.
That's crazy how good that looks. Wow.
Understanding. Who are you?
We can say no more. You must see for yourself.
Master Xandar. Look at the costume, dog. That is a fantastic rendition of that costume.
All right.
For a fan film, like, that is
coming up.
Amazing.
Let's get moving.
You're sticking around, right?
Wow. Whoa! Look how good that looks. They got the same camera. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna be up all night if I gotta watch this sometime. Is it abandoned on Dantooine? That doesn't happen. Breaking script. Set design is nuts. All right, I gotta stop. I would like sit here for 2 hours and watch this whole thing. That's cool. I didn't even know that was close to being out. Definitely give them a sub. Crazy, man. All right, there we go. What a world. And these chats, Everest Productions. Thank you, Quays. Thank you. Yes, couldn't remember his name. What have we here? Chose to watch my stream instead of that fan film. Yeah, that's crazy. Good night, Goob. Good night. Peace. All right, everybody. I'm going to close too. We almost made 3 hours. Came up a little short tonight, but thanks for the help. Thanks for watching. We will be back tomorrow. We're grinding this out. We're cranking this out. Thanks, everybody. Good night, and...